Hello everyone, this is SystemCollapse, and I'm back yet again playing the Sky Factories. Yep, playing again. Playing the Sky Factories. Yep, it's a thing. And I'm waving a fish at you. Fear my fish. I have no idea. Actually, I just got done taming my dragon, so they're actually mine now. They have that little thing that says breedable now. Just means I fed them a fish. They now belong to me. They are actually my pets. And I used the bone to make them sit down, so they're sitting down. They're just stuck in the corner, looking out the window, having a good time. But yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, so what are we going to get to today? Well, we're going to get to a couple things, but there's something I want to get to before I get to the thing I want to get to. Does that make any sense? Probably not. But let's get to that thing that I want to get to. I built a new area to work on today, and I actually was working on it right now. So I'm gonna make a network receiver, and I also need a network transmitter. There we go, network transmitter. I knew I was gonna be short of that because, well, boop, it wasn't there. There we go, network transmitter. That's right, yep. And we're also gonna need a network card. I got everything, sweet. Anything else I need? I need a grid. Do I have any in the system? I have a pattern grid. No, I'm gonna need a crafting grid. Gonna do that real quick. Crafting grid. That advanced processor. So I can make those for sure. You guys have no clue what I'm doing. But I made a new area to work on, and it's for blood magic. But I need to get the my refined storage out there because it's a ways out. I didn't build it inside. It's square, and everything else on my base is on a round island. I started to build the island and it drove me nuts. I had to move it, so we're gonna be doing it outside of the sphere. That is a thing. What was I building? Oh yeah, grid. Crafting grid. There we go. We're gonna need a normal grid. Can I do that? No, of course I'm not. I can't do anything. Crafting grid. We'll make one of these. Boom. And which processor was it that I needed? Pattern grid. Crafting grid. Need advanced. There we go. Advanced. There we go. Let's make like 10 of those. Boop. And there we go. We should be able to make our grid now. Boop. Boop. Oh, no. Because I still got to make the regular grid. There we go. And finally, a crafter grid. Excellent. So we're going to set up the wireless network. Not the normal one. Actually, I want to make one of those too. The actual wireless transmitters as well. So let's do that. Boop. Do I get everything? Sweet. Excellent. Do you need anything for those? Oh, I'm just wandering back and forth. I also need range upgrades. I might as well make 4 of those. Boop. Gonna take a second. Let's go downstairs and find a spot for this transmitter. We're gonna have to do a trip anyway, back and forth, but we're gonna find a spot for it. Doesn't really matter where it goes. We'll just throw it there, and if you open it up, it says missing network card. That's what this is. But I need to take it and go link it up before I can actually put it in there. So that is the thing. But then we'll have basically a second refined storage system connected to our main system and be able to access all the items. So it's pretty sweet. Which way was it out? I think it's this way, I'm guessing. There we go. Excellent. And I built a bunch of stuff here. Get a little mob farm going. Got some zombie spawners. We'll get to that in a couple minutes. We're gonna throw down this network receiver. That looks like a good spot. We'll throw the grid on top. Looks like a good spot. Grab the network card. We'll shift and right click on that. And hopefully that's home. Excellent. Boom. And we should just have to go boom. It's 362 blocks away. And you can actually check how much it's using. Yeah, it's using 1,000 RS a tick, 1,000 RF a tick because it's so far away. If it wasn't so far away, it wouldn't be so much, but I went a long distance. I actually need one more item. just to make that transmitter work. I need what cable? Just a single cable. Boop. Because these wireless transmitters have to sit on a cable, and that's a thing. Ooh, let's go. Bam. Boom. Just really wanted to get this set up before everything, and I want to show people just in case they didn't know how. And you can see now it's lit up because I put everything in it. So it is up and running. I should be able to. Yep, there you go. Access all my items, and if I do this and this, boop, 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 that'll give me access to my wireless grid as well. So there you go. I can work out here much easier now. Much easier. Don't have to lug things back and forth. What I've done here, if you guys haven't seen it before, this is basically the frame for the tier 6 blood magic altar. You got to work your way up in tiers, but I just built all the frames, so I had all the blocks there. I didn't misjudge everything. Everything's ready to go. A lot of these glowstones has to be swapped out with other blocks, and that's why it's just plain ugly stone right now. So that's why I did that. Got a platform down here for something later. We're not going to deal with that right now. And I also have this, and I don't understand how they're getting out. How are you getting out? Stop that. Stop that, sir. It's not nice. So the first thing we're going to need to get going in blood magic, we're going to need some snares. We need rudimentary snares. So we're going to make a fair amount of those. Whoa. Whoa. There we go. We'll make a fair amount, I guess. Boop, boop. And we're going to take those. And just go up here. And you notice I used wood spikes. I did that on purpose because I don't want the spikes to kill the mobs, but I do need to farm them. I might have to change this build a little bit, but that's not a big deal. I also want to change the sound on those hostile monsters down, so you guys don't go deaf. Okay, now that my mob farm's all fixed and seems to be working the way I actually want it to, let's get to her. Let's get to the blood magics. Yeah, I should point out too, I'm not by any means an expert at blood magic. I'm gonna be derping through this. This is one mod that I've never really spent much time on, so it's gonna be a learning process. It's gonna be a learning process. I think I have most of the concept down, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm pretty sure the first thing we're gonna need are the snares. So let's get to that. Rudimentary snares. Yes, rudimentary snares. Real cheap. String, iron, redstone. Cheap as dirt. We'll just make a bunch. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. I'll just leave them on my bar actually. And the reason I built this farm is to, well, it's gonna make catching both life essence, which we need to for the altar and to level up the altar and all that jazz, and getting the demonic wills, which we often also need as a currency, I guess you could say, for blood magic, very easy. Because with the wood spikes, I don't know, oh, he's down. It'll drop them down to half a heart, so killing them is going to be very easy. I'm going to have to get some kind of item collector or something to deal with these junk items, so I don't end up picking up all of them, because right now I'm going to end up picking a ton. Why are they not spawning though? I thought I fixed this. Let's try one thing real quick. Do I have more slabs? No, not the same ones, and they have to be the same ones because, well, it is how I am. Cobble. No, we just want stone, don't we? Stone. Actually, boom. Which slabs are those? Are those these? No, they're not these. So stone. There we go. Let's grab. That should be enough. There we go. I think light might be bleeding in there. Let's find out. And this farm is really temporary. I'm not going to leave this floating up here as an ugly monstrosity for a long time. And all these materials, this thing's not going to stay stone either. Just something I thought I'd throw out there because, well, I wouldn't be able to look at that. But once you're ready to go, you throw these snares at the mobs, any given mob, until they get those white particle effects on them. And you should just have to hit them. Did he drop one? Yes, he did over here. So I'm gonna have to use my magnet, and I'm gonna get all the junk, but we'll have to deal with that. There we go. And we'll get some of these demonic wills, and that's what we want. So let's get a couple more. We only need a couple to get started, so I'll figure out. I might have to switch the glass out. The glass is supposed to be, it's the dark fused, isn't it? Yeah. It should be, light shouldn't be able to get through it. You get killed by my thorns. Excellent. Well, that gives us 2, and they're both above will quality 1, which is good. The will quality is used, how do I explain that? We'll explain that as we go. Let's go to what we make. I think next thing we're gonna need right away actually is Hellfire Forge. So that is just some stone, iron, some gold, and a block iron. Let's make one of those. Boom. It's easier to show you than to explain to you. Just straight up. Just gonna throw that down. Then we're gonna need a tartaric gem. So we're gonna use that in the, make that in the forge. And we need redstone, glass, gold, and lapis. So let's grab that stuff. It's part of the reason I built this out here, so I didn't end up having to run back and forth non-stop. And gold. That was the last one. There we go. And we'll throw all that jazz in there. And when these demonic wills drop, they all have a will quality, and it's random. I think it's anywhere from 0.01 to 5. To do this, to make the petty tartaric, the one you use has to have over 1 will in it. So 1 will quality. So boom. And that took 1 will quality out of this. So we now have a petty tartaric. We're actually going to make 2 of those right off the hop because we need a second one now that I think of it. Let's do this, and where's the other one? I need gold. That. Go. Not enough in that one. Lapis, glass. Not the premium, because the premium's probably not going to work. There we go. And you can reuse these things as long as they have enough will quality in them. That's something to keep note of. And these things are pretty much the same thing. They just hold a whole bunch of them. So we get a whole bunch. I mean 2 of those now. And if I take, say, this one, because this one's now got under 7.9, and throw it on the ground and pick it up, it's going to get absorbed by the petty tartaric, and its amount, it was a 0.79, and now this gem now has 0.79 will quality in it. So it absorbs them and fills up. And you need different amounts for making different items. So something just to keep mindful of. We'll get some of those up there. We're also going to need, what is it? Sentient sword. So we need one of these gems, and a gem with no quality in it, and an iron sword. So let's make an iron sword real quick. Here we go. Grab this. Doesn't matter which one. Let's use the one with nothing in it. Gonna get used up. And this one will not get used up, but it doesn't have to have any will. It'll tell you in the recipes if it needs it. Because it said it right here. It said will quality 0.00. Some of them will say that it's going to require a certain amount and absorb a certain amount out of the gem. And there'll be different numbers. Something just to keep track of. We'll do that. And we're also going to need blood altar. Bam. Nope. Can't have. Oh, we need another demonic will. Well, let's grab one. Come here, sir. Get the white swirlies. You have the white swirlies? Excellent. There we go. Now that we have that, boop, we can make our, it was the sentient. No, we already made the sentient. We're making the altar, which is pretty much the core of the mod for all our magical mod needs. Oh, I just need to put one in there, don't I? Boop, and boop. There we go. And boop. And I don't know why there's a square there. I got something bound there. It might be that ring that can move. This can move items somehow. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Yeah, so now we have this. I'll show you right away what we can get doing with that. We're going to make also a sacrificial dagger. Boom. And pretty cheap. Glass, iron, piece of gold. Boom. Then we're going to go over here. And we're going to stand on top of it. And this is going to be really easy because the armor we have. Because we have... And the ring. Because this ring is giving us a second row of hearts. So we have tons of health. And we also have saturation forever. And we have... regeneration. Oops. Don't do that. Then just stand on top or in front of it and right click and you'll hit yourself and you'll do damage to yourself. And the more you hit, the more you fill up the pool. Be careful because you can kill yourself. There you go. So that'll fill that up. There's something else I want to make right away. So I need a good amount of blood in there. I want to make a sigil. Make one of these, but we're going to need a slate. So, to make a slate, we're going to need stone. Go here, boop. Took the stone, and I'm pretty sure the slate takes 1,000 life points, which is what these are. But we can't actually tell how many life points are in here right now. We need the sigil to be able to do that. So, we're going to throw one of those in there, and it's going to get the particle effects. And there should be more than enough life points in there, but we'll put in some more. And there's ways to make this more efficient later on, but we're not going to worry about that right away. And there we go. We got our slate. We're also going to need to make, I think it's an ash. What is that called? Something ash. Arcane ashes. There we go. So we're going to need a redstone, a bone meal, a gunpowder, and a coal. So redstone, coal, gunpowder. Gun. Guns go bang. Boop. And bone meal. Here we go. Bam. Take that. Throw that junk in there. And it probably just needs anything, so we'll just do that. Don't know if that's going to take any will or not. Nope. Didn't use any will. Excellent. And this thing's actually pretty cool. I'm going to need one more redstone. Boom. These, it's kind of like, I don't know, I guess rune casting, I guess you could call it. Where is it? If you ever played like Witchery or something, but it's much more simple. It just has a cool little effect. This. So you take that and you mark it on the ground, get this fancy little pentagram thing, and it's multi-use, so you can see its durability went down. Then you add the redstone, bam, and then add our slate. And the pentagram will do a little dance. Dance of pentagrams. Look at that. I guess it's not a pentagram. It's a star. But I'll pretend. Boom. And we got our divination. Divination sigil. If we take that and we go over to the pool and the blood altar and right click, it'll tell us how much life essence is in there. And there's 9,970 in there right now. This thing fills it up super quick. And do that. Boom. It's at full. And you can increase the capacity of this later on. We're not going to rate this second. We're just getting it going. We need to make the blood. We need to make a weak blood orb. So we need a diamond. Let's grab a diamond. Boop, boop, boop. Go, take our diamond. It's going to do the particle thingy. And we should get our blood orb? Yeah, blood orb. I was going to call it a blood florb. I'm pretty sure it's not a florb. Do your thing. Hurry up. Faster. Some of the stuff takes a while. And you can just keep right clicking with the sigil. See the points go down. That way you know it's doing its thing. While that's doing its thing though, let's take our sword and go up here and hack some of these guys to death. Because every time we hack them to death now, our Tartaric gem will automatically get will, which is awesome. Boom. And the more will you have on you the stronger the sword actually gets. Right now it's only 6 damage, but that'll increase over time. And with these wood spikes, this should be able to make it so we can get our gem up really quick. Yep, and there we go. We got a blood orb. Take that out. Okay, can I have you? There we go. And this is basically just mobile form of mana. It's life points, but I mean realistically it's just mana for the magic system. Yeah. And you can take it and you can fill it up. Just by boop. There you go. Oops. There you go. It's got more in it now. It's filling up. All jazzy. Funky. Oh, using the wrong weapon. So, okay, and the next items. The next items we're going to work on here. Let me see here. Which one should we do? We'll do... Get it out of here. We're going to need more slates. We're going to need a bunch of slates. A bunch of slates, but we're also... How about the... Let's try that. The coat of arms? Coat of arms. Oh, we need slates for that too. So let's make some slates. Let's get some stone. Boom, boom, boom. Go over here. Bam. Stack of stone. And we're going to automate this. Probably do that in the next episode. I just want to get through the very start of this. And kind of get going. Boop. Throw that in there. Because making slates is very grindy. It's probably the grindiest part of the mod. Because once you reach a point, you can produce massive amounts of life points very easily. If you really wanted to, I mean, I could create a RF tools dimension and just have entirely of life essence, but you really don't need that much, so I don't see the point. But it'd be a good way to cheese it if you really wanted to. If you really wanted to. There's 2 to do that. Let's grab these real quick. I want to make this the coat of arms. Oh, it's any glass, right? Yes. I definitely don't have leather armor. Oh, I do? Of course, it's not going to let me use damaged. Why would it? So we're going to need that, and we're going to need that. We're going to make coat arms. I don't want that one. I just made leather. Can I use a good leather? I have 39 leathers. How about we do this? There we go. We'll repair leather. That's what we've come to. Because for some reason, it won't let me see my leather armor. There they are. Okay. Let's just get this. Why do you frustrate me? Refine storage. Oh. Oh my goodness. Go away. There we go. There's our coat of arms, and we also want, what's the other one? The other one is called, is it the blood letters? Blood, not bloot. Blood letter. This one? Yes. This one. On leather. I have too many enchanted items in my system, and I do have them in there for a reason, but and we will be getting to that before too long. Just when we get to that mod. Let's see here. Otherwise, I would have just junked them. I would have junked them. There's really no reason to have them. But these things are pretty cool. Let's pull this out. And which one's that? I want the blood letters. The blood letters is pretty cool. We're gonna equip it. Boop, boop. Ow, ow, ow. See, it just constantly does damage to you. Constantly does damage to you. But at the same time, it's getting life points in it. And it won't actually kill me. It's not going to actually kill me. But it's a good way to just actively, I guess, get life points really easy. I don't know what the max of this thing is. But basically, because I have regeneration and saturation, this thing will fill itself. I'm guessing it'll probably be around 10,000. I'm hoping. I can't fly right now, can I? Oh, I can. Excellent. Here, let's throw another slate in here while this is doing that, because we still want to do one other thing. See if it stops at 5,000. No, it's gonna keep going. But yeah, if this thing will go real high, it's tons. It's going to be a ton of easy life points. And basically, when you just want to use it, all I would have to do is throw it in there and it would drain. I think actually, let's test that. No, let's let it fill. Take that. Do this. Stab ourselves some. Oop. Go. And once it gets under half, it won't drain you anymore. Oh, there we go. Grab that. We need 8 of these anyway, so we're gonna make these pretty quick. And boop. There you go. This thing can hold 10,000, which is actually pretty decent. And if you have the saturation and the life points, not the saturation life, if you have the saturation and the regeneration, it's a real easy passive way to get an extra 10,000 life points. I mean, right now, if this was empty, I'd be able to fill it completely. Oops. Which is pretty cool. Just for a piece of armor. And this thing basically does the same thing that cut arms, but it does it when you kill enemies. So if I was killing mobs with my sentient sword, I would get the will from it, and I would get bonus life points from the mobs just by killing them wearing that armor, which is pretty cool to be able to double up like that. And boop. Do this. Let's look at what else we need here. I want to get the altar to tier 2 so we get on to other things. But first thing we're gonna need are okay. Now that we got enough of them, let's get this part done. Pretty simple, pretty easy peasy. Get this upgraded though, and move on to other things. Whoa, probably try not to fall in the void. Probably be a good thing. Probably. Hey, stop that. I didn't mention either, with this too, the framework, you can build more. Like, I could put blocks here, like here and here, you know what I mean, and build the, typical altar. I literally just built the bare minimum you pretty much need to get the altar working. I actually don't think you need these corner blocks. I'm not 100% positive, but I don't think you need them. Yeah, so you can build a full altar, and I will in time. I just wanted to build the framework so I wouldn't mess it up. There we go. Do that, and I think that's all we need. Let's give it a test here. Give it a whack. Boom. Current tier 2. There you go. We have what we need, and yeah, that's a thing. We'll be able to upgrade our runes. Now we can get to the tier 2 stuff. There you go. Get the upgraded runes that actually have effects on our altar and all that jazz. Get to the tier 2 items. But I think I'm gonna save that for later. I think I'm gonna end this video here. Yeah, like I said, blood magic. Not 100% comfortable with it. Probably will be by the end of this series. It is a cool mod. It's a cool mod, but I always find myself avoiding magic mods unless I'm forced to play them. I'm forced to play them, and the only one I really played where I was forced, absolutely forced, was Regrowth. Regrowth, you were forced to play these mods, but at the same time, I just did the bare minimum. Just did the bare minimum. So I don't know them through and through like I know a lot of the other mods, and even the ones that are updated, they are so much the same. This one has actually changed a bit with the demonic wills and that stuff, so gotta get comfortable with it. Gotta learn it. It's part of the game. I have to do it. I said I was gonna do as many of the mods as I could, and I'm gonna stick to it. And I want to do all those achievements. But I am gonna end this video here. If you like this video, as always, please leave a like. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It's much appreciated. And yeah, I think I'll probably see you guys tomorrow in a new video. I've been trying to get out at least one a day, and I'm gonna try to keep at that. So you guys have a good one, and I'll talk to you guys later.